I had a master woodcarver make me a brand new version of it. It's called the block, the bullet, and the ribbon. Now, I want you to examine that, make sure those are solid pieces and that the ribbon is of any kind you could get at a mercantile. Correct? Ready? Great. Okay. Now, as you can see, the bullet can be accommodated in the block, right in that hole there. But there's a hole that goes through the side. Hello. Hello. Little magic lantern show. All right. And the ribbon goes right down to hold them fast inside. Now, this was originally, this is sometimes the hardest part of it to do, just get it in there. There we go. Let's use the other end. All right. It's one of those days. Yesterday was hard because the wood was swollen, all the rain. There we go. Now the idea is to remove the bullet from the block without removing the ribbon. This was originally used as a test by the Magicians Guild of London to see if somebody was worthy of joining them. My family has been members of the Magicians Guild for well over 200 years. My father, Rodney the Elder, and all the other ones that came before him. So, obviously, we had to find out how to remove the bullet from the block. Now, we also found out that magicians are a jealous lot. And they would try to trick you into not being able to remove it by winding the ribbon around it just like that. See? So, now are you right or left-handed? Right, good. You are right? Okay, good. And are you right-handed? Good, because you're in the right position. That's what we want. All right. Now, again, we will show you that it's right there. I'm going to wrap it around it just like this. There we go. All right. And the weather is really giving us some trouble. We'll try it one more time. There we go. So it'll stay nice and soft. Oh, well. One more. Let's do it this way. There we are. Now it's going to run smooth. It just kept getting stuck. And we can't have that because during the time when you're going to test it, it has to be right. All right. There we go. All righty. Here we are. All right. Good. Okay. Now, whoops. Don't take your eye off the end of the ribbon. All right. And you neither. All right. So I want you to hold on to that. And I want you to hold on to that. Okay, now get it a little tight. And as you can see, it's still wrapped around it just like that. Now, magicians will use different kinds of magic words. Some people will say, hocus pocus, chicken bones choke us. Abracadabra, like the woman said there. My family's magical motto is this. Repeat after me, veritas.
Veritas.
This means truth. Falendo.
Falendo.
This means to deceive. And if you put the words together really, really fast, you'll see that they flash on the same side of the paper, and it's veritas falendo, truth by means of deception. And after we say that, we turn the block one way up, we pull it, we remove it from the ribbon just as easily can be, and there's something you just don't see every day. Would you like to examine that again? You may examine that again. And madam, that is the same ribbon, is it not? There is something you just don't see every day. A nice hand for my two brand new friends. You may take your place along there. There we go. All right, this is wonderful. We really didn't know if we were going to have too many people here with some of the roads closed, but it looks like we're going to have a nice crowd by the afternoon. So I'm going to finish off. Let's see what time we are, because there's so many things that people are doing today. Don't forget to go over here and look at the macarons. They just came back from not being here for 7 years. And we've got all sorts of different things going on, and the soap booth, and buy from the merchants, because this is how they make their living. I make my living by being a fool. Well, I get paid for being a fool. Most people do it for free. Then they get elected. But that's as much as we say. But there are other people in the world who use my deceptive arts for more than just entertainment. And if there's anything you leave with a message from my shows today, it's this. You cannot talk to the dead. Well, actually, yes, you can, but the dead do not talk back. And anytime someone says they do, look whose lips are moving. Usually it is not the dead person's. But there are people in this world who use my deceptive arts for more than just entertainment. And one of those places they do it is in the subcontinent of India with the people called the God-men. They claim the power of Shiva, the destroyer of worlds. And if you do not do what they say, famine and pestilence will come raining down upon you. One of the ways they prove that is with this piece of magic called the bowls of life. Because you see, my friends, in India, rice is life. Without rice, women starve, children cry, and whole villages may die. And so these liars, these thieves, these scoundrels, these thieves of the human heart will say, give me the last of what you have, or I will have Shiva take the rest away from you. So they will take a bowl of rice, about this big, with enough rice in it to probably feed a family in that poor part of the world for a week. Take another bowl and place it on top of it just like that. A cloth of supposedly mystical nature is placed on top, where they'll go once, twice, and thrice. And in doing so, my friends, they show these starving people they can double the food supply right before their starving eyes. Thank you. But I can tell from that applause, you remember that these are called the bowls of life, and not just the bowls of rice. So once again, we take the bowl of common nature, place the mystical cloth in between them this time, and we go once, twice, and thrice. And in doing so, my friends, not only do they show they have the power of the food supply, but they also have the power of the very water in which to cook them in. So the next time somebody comes to you claiming they've been given a power from beyond, remember, while one hand may be up to the sky, the other one may be in your pocket, bleeding you dry. And I thank you very much for your attention. So did you enjoy my show? Yeah. We've got two more, 1:30 and 3:30, and yes, we are going to do the sword through the neck trick today. Bring the children. My name is Rodney. Have a wonderful day at Mountain Craft Day. Thank you very much.
So which show is the sword through the neck?
I'll do it at the next one. Yeah.